Hi, I'm Lee Ehrenberg, and I'd like to welcome you to another event of The Living Room. The following program was recorded at the Santa Monica Public Library and is brought to you in collaboration between the library, the Friends of the Library, CityTV, and the California State Library. Now sit back and enjoy.
Was a time when you were mine and everything was free. Hell-bent on merriment at the turn of the century. I heard myself shout, I'm so glad you're a woman and I'm a man. You had Venus in your pocket and I had Mars right there in my hand. And we never stopped when the big ball dropped and the music filled the night. Sky lit up and I lit up and I was drinking in your delights. We sang and sang till the church bells rang and we danced in Copley Square. Took the T to MIT to meet a doctor I knew there. We were singing, hey, hey, what do you say? I want to paint the town tonight. Don't worry about the price you pay. Just come on down to Club Paradise. Stood smiling by the door as I said, Doc, what do you got? Laid the bottles on the bar and said, take your choice and take a shot. There was hate and love, and greed and pride, and bravery and fear. Green and May and purple passion, and laziness looked just like beer. So I started out with bravery and I swallowed all my pride. From my belly is love and hate, mixed it up inside. I held down fear, but passion rose and threw the bottles at the wall. I did not feel different, just more human after all. Singing, hey, hey, what do you say? I want to paint the town tonight. Don't worry about the price you pay, just come on down to Club Paradise. And the man in the moon was on your shoulders and your shoulders were on my mind. Paid the cabbie and walked like sailors and we left the moon behind. And I was feeling just a little seasick as I lay down on your floor. You undressed and went to bed, left me singing just once more. Hey, hey, what do you say? I want to paint the town tonight. Don't worry about the price you pay, just come on down to Club Paradise. Club Paradise.
Songwriter and singer, Beattie. And backup vocals and guitar, mandolin, and bass is Dave Decker.
Playing anything known to the credit card is Victoria Blythe. This is a song that Vicki wrote, sort of a spiritual song.
I saw you in the rise of a granite peak, etched by a frozen hand in a language I cannot speak. I tried to hold on to the moment, but it was just a passing glance. Out of step, out of rhythm, I stumble, and I miss my chance. And I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. Sometimes there's this darkness, it seems to swallow everything inside, like a winter so unrelenting. Spring just gives up a fight. I tried to fill this emptiness with money's finest things, but all the golden threads I've woven keep unraveling, and I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. So pass by my room tonight. Fill my dreams with your holy light. 'Cause I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you.
Thank you. Thank you. We used to have a bass player, but he moved to Florida. So now we pass the bass around to whoever isn't doing anything.
I don't know if it was that gig we had, the little coffee shop where we had to play in a loft. It may have scared him off. He had a big double bass, and we got to this place, and we said, "Where are we playing? This is really small." "Oh, you're up there. There's a ladder." I went straight
Right
up.
over the coffee brewers, so it was like 150 degrees and 14 feet above everybody else, climbing a ladder with a big stand-up bass. So I would have moved to Florida too, I think.
Little light pop for you, a little country sort of pop. We've not recorded this song, but we like to play it because it's a lot of fun, so we're going to play it for you.
Friday night, it's you and me, and your black and white TV. Fine wine in a paper cup, I just lap it up. Cozy as an easy chair, feeling as light as air, baby. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. way past dark. On to the Dairy Queen, have a lick of my ice cream. Wrapped up in your old gray sweater, I can't think of anything better, baby. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. Had enough of lying when love was dying, but our love grows without even trying. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you.
Thank you. Okay, so this next song I wrote sort of as a protest song against my own life, and then the economy tanked, and it became a protest song against just about everything. So.
Sing a song of sixpence and pockets full of dust. The very things we can't have are the things we think we must. 10 more, 10 more, what'll it be today? The more the mouth of mammon eats, the more it makes you pay, because you work late, toll gate, taking the power bait, and run, run, run to the one who makes you wait. There's not a pill that can make you still, so beware, you sons and daughters, of the sins of your father. Mr. Brown goes downtown and puts his money down, bets his name on credit for the lovely Mrs. Brown, reaching for the brass ring and swinging for the fences, losing all he loves and owns by interest rates and inches, cause he worked late, toll gate, taking the power bait, and run, run, run to the one who makes you wait. There's not a pill that can make you still, so beware, you sons and daughters, of the sins of your fathers. Bright and quartered, choking up on the bat. He once stood tall but played ball not at all. Since the day in NBA made Billy start to crawl, because he worked late, toll gate, taking the power bait, and run, run, run to the one who makes you wait. There's not a pill that can make you still, so beware, you sons and daughters, of the sins of your fathers, of the sins of your fathers, of the sins of your fathers.
Vicky's going to play fiddle now. This is a song that she and I wrote together about first love. Ours wasn't the first in either case, I don't think, but nonetheless, you know, when you're a songwriter, you can take liberties. So.
Maybe it's the last. You hope it's the last, right?
It's definitely the last, yeah.
For you, at least, maybe.
Jeez. Did I say anything to evoke that?
Okay, I know. It's the last.
Do you remember those warm nights in June when we both were still just farmers' kids, and we walked out beneath that summertime moon, and it gave its permission for the things we did. And the crickets played rhythm to the beat of my heart, while I tasted life's many delights. In the shadow of the new moon, behind the old barn, on those magic firefly nights, those magic firefly nights. And we danced in the circle of the firefly light, in the sweet green fields of summer hay. And I called you my lover for the very first time. I remembered like it was yesterday. And the crickets played rhythm to the beat of my heart, while I tasted life's many delights. In the shadow of the new moon, behind the old barn, on those magic firefly nights, those magic firefly nights. And the crickets played rhythm to the beat of my heart, while I tasted life's many delights. In the shadow of the new moon, behind the old barn, on those magic firefly nights, those magic firefly nights.
That song is one of the ones on our new album. We put out sort of a new folk roots Americana acoustic kind of album, and it's now on the rising up the charts of the Americana charts, the charts of the charts. We started at number 285 or something like that, and now it's rocketed up to number 247. So watch for it. This next song is about a dog, and this dog is not a particularly well-behaved one. So my daughter, when she was 5, was asking me about why dogs behave that way, and I didn't really have any kind of philosophical answer, so I just went into my room and wrote a song instead. And this is it. And it's sung from the dog's perspective, so. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
To tell the truth, I misunderstood. I never had a thing against doing good. But when I see a full moon, I can't stop howling. Or taste a little poodle, I can't keep from growling. I'm a bad dog, and I can't change. Ain't no ointment for this kind of mange. If it itches, I scratch. If it tickles, I kick. If it smells, I sniff. If it's nasty, I lick. 'Cause I'm a bad, 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 bad dog. I once caught a fat Siamese cat, oh boy. Gave it a nice Chinese name, Chew Toy. But just because I chase squirrels and cats and cars, that's no reason to put me behind these bars. I spent a year a hard time here in this pen. And you know in dog years, that's 7 to 10. I'm busting out, but it sure is a crime. So many hydrants, so little time. 'Cause I'm a bad dog, and I can't change. Ain't no ointment for this kind of mange. If it itches, I scratch. If it tickles, I kick. If it smells, I sniff. If it's nasty, I lick. 'Cause I'm a bad, 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 bad dog. Tell 'em how bad I am, Dave. Your slippers and bring them to you, but they'll be covered with slobber and a little chew too. I don't roll over or shake or sit. I don't know how those other mutts put up with that stuff. I once took a try at Beattie in school, but I must have broken some cardinal rule. While the other dogs were learning to sit up and beg, I was getting acquainted with the instructor's leg. Bad dog. Just trying to be friendly. Ain't no ointment for this kind of mange. If it itches, I scratch. If it tickles, I kick. If it smells, I sniff. If it's nasty, I lick. 'Cause I'm a bad, 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 bad dog. Bad dog. I know I'm a heel. You don't have to tell me. Bad, 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 bad dog. Thank you.
Kind of a catchy tune, isn't it?
We sang it on the radio yesterday, and we were in San Luis Obispo, and the disc jockey was sitting there with the off switch. And when I sang the part about I don't beg or sit, I don't know how those other mutts put up with that. He was like this on the button, and he pulled his finger back the last second and went, "Bless you."
We have a clean show.
This next song is about my son. I took him to college when he was of that age, and this song came out of that experience.
Heading north on Highway 101, off to college with my firstborn son. He is talking about his mom. He guesses she will feed the cats now that he is gone. We don't talk about the way we feel. I keep my grip just holding on to the wheel, and I am driving him away. And this is right, and this is life, and this is what we hope and pray. But something's dying in me anyway. We used to wrestle on the parlor floor. I'd let him win and he would yell for more. Now he's grown tall and full of quiet grace, but I still see my little boy in his handsome face. though I know the time has come for him to leave. He is still so dear to me, I can't believe I am driving him away. And this is right, and this is life, and this is what we hope and pray. But something's dying in me anyway, as I am driving him away. So bittersweet is a father's pride, as he takes his biggest step, I must try to step aside. And I am driving him away. Heading north on Highway 101, off to college with my firstborn son.
Thank you very much. That song is also on our new album, Green Girl. We're going to do a song now that requires some special equipment. We ran into a very persuasive capo salesman one time, and he sold Dave 2 capos, which he has to play at the same time in order for this to sound right. So this guy sells a lot of capos.
Justifies a sale, right?
Yeah.
He
Dave
actually
was
wrote
smart,
a song to justify the sale.
Yeah, Dave only bought 2. I mean, the dumb guitar players bought 6. You know.
So actually, this song is sort of a classic folk song. It's about a horse. We figured we can't be a folk group if we don't have a song about a horse. So it's called The Ballad of Dancing Bride. And I won't tell you whether or not it's a tragedy. You'll have to find out for yourself. Could be good.
Spoiler alert.
Billy rode a pinto horse when he robbed a bank in Telluride. Believed in God, but not as much as that mare that he called Dancing Bride. Strong and slender, sleek and fast, she snaked her way across the Rio Grande, making tracks no man could trace on their way to the promised land. Fly my dear on winged horse, past the laughing wind we go. You will drink from the coldest spring when we get to Mexico. Texas Rangers in pursuit jumped the fences, ran the roads, but none was fast as Billy's mount, and none was certain where to go. But the odds were always bad, one man against the righteous state, and luck was not so loyal as a pinto mare with a sprinter's gait. Fly my dear on winged horse, past the laughing wind we go. You will drink from the coldest spring when you get to Mexico. Billy heard the crack of death from a rifle half a mile it took his boyish smile away. Down he slid from all his glory on a barren patch of dust. So this is how my journey ends, just like the Bible says it does. Dancing brides stood breathing hard. Well, Billy urged her to go on. A willow switch lay near his hand, and with his last strength he laid it on. Fly my near on winged hooves, past the laughing when you go. You will drink from the coldest spring when you get to Mexico. Mexico.
Thank you. This next song is one of our one connection with Hollywood, actually. We had 3 or 4 movies cut this song and put it in the movie, television show movie. But the big one was Anywhere But Here with Susan Sarandon and Natalie Portman. We got a call from a publisher in LA saying, hey, we just placed this song in this big new release. Go see it. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to make lots of money. Great. So I went, I paid my $10 or whatever it was, and watched the movie, listened closely. No song. Sat through it again, listened even more closely. No song. But at the very, very, very end of the credits, you wonder where people go who thought they were in the movie but weren't. You know, there's the actors, the producers, the directors, and all that stuff, the key grip, the caterer, the florist, the dog trainer. At the very, very bottom, there's us. So we did make it onto the movie, and we did get a little check, not a big check. But anyway, we call that movie, instead of Anywhere But Here, it's Anywhere But There, because our song seems not to have made it.
I've been keeping your letters under my pillow. I've been keeping my love up on the shelf. I'm happy tonight, just passing the time, dancing with you all by myself. I still remember the night we promised each other not to dance with anyone else. Now you know how I'm keeping that vow, dancing with you all by myself. And the radio's playing our favorite song. I close my eyes, you are kissing me. I've been missing you, darling, for oh so long, and I pray you are still missing me. So I'll spin me around one more time slowly to that melody we know so well. Till you are here, I'll dream of you, dear, and be dancing with you all by myself.
Thank you. Okay, I'm feeling a little guilty about the comment I made earlier to my husband. It's starting to bother me. Okay, I have to think of some way to make it up to you later.
Okay. Do I have a witness here? All right. So that song's sort of, an old sort of 40s sounding jazz ballad, which is weird for us to do, but we call our music roots music, and I think that kind of covers just about every kind of American genre there is, so kind of fits in. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a new one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tuesday morning without any coffee and too many chores to do. Along came Sally, biking down the alley to show me her new tattoo. She said, hop on, and I said, all right. She took me to a place she knows, a little speakeasy down in the shadows where nobody I know goes. I said, you gotta be crazy. She said, hey, don't we all? So we got up and danced to an old-time record until I started to fall. Falling like a priest in the city of angels or a soul on Capitol Hill. Falling like a star in the smoke and ash or the buzz from a little white pill. Falling like a trucker looking for a load in an empty container world. Falling like a brick into the mix of a city and a life and a girl. I did a little thinking, a little bit of drinking, and I called Sally again. I made my bed, but I couldn't sleep in it, so I said, let's be friends. She started to take her shoes off. I said, hey, let's be clear. I like my fun, but honestly, hon, that's not why I brought you here. And she said, never say never. I said, I never do. So we got up and danced to an old-time record, just like lovers do. Falling like a priest in the city of angels or a soul on Capitol Hill. Falling like a star in the smoke and ash or the buzz from a little white pill. Falling like a trucker looking for a load in an empty container world. Falling like a brick into the mix of a city and a life and a girl. Or the buzz from a little white pill. I fall like a trucker looking for a load in an empty container world. I fall like a brick into the mix of a city and a life and a girl.
I keep telling them to make these set lists, the print larger. We keep bowing down. Maybe you think we're bowing. Well, we should be. We appreciate the support. Thank you.
That's the only way we can get him to bow. Give me that one. I think we're doing Just Get Over It. That's my understanding. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So fast and right in a row. This one's even newer. This is a really new song. I wanted to write something, as you get older, you want to sort of not completely fall out of the mainstream, I feel like I'm pretty much in an eddy somewhere. But, so I decided to write one about a young, jobless slacker living at home with his mom. And then again, the downfall comes along, and I talked to all my friends, and half of them are now jobless slackers living at home with their mom. I just can't seem to get young enough here.
Sitting here in the den since noon, staring at soaps and waiting for the moon to rise and open my eyes. Those notes I wrote, you got no reply, but I'm not crying, it's just that I'm not clear what I'm doing here. And now it's time to play Jeopardy, but I'm not playing. When I hear my dear mom say, just get over it. What's so bad about being alone? Just get over it. What's so bad about living at home? And why can't you just love this life and just get over it? I say, Mom, I know that Oprah, Dr. Phil, and Deepak Chopra can't be wrong. I gotta be strong, but I just can't fight gravity. And man, it's got a hold on me right now. I'm going down. And then I hear some voice on the evening news that sounds just like Tom Cruise. So just get over it. What's so bad about being alone? Just get over it. What's so bad about living at home? And why can't you just love this life and just get over it? She said, you can make your life into a living hell. I said, thank you very much, I think I will. She said, only one person can help you now. I said, for Christ's sake, tell me who, so they can tell me how to just get over it. What's so bad about being alone? Just get over it. What's so bad about living at home? And why can't you just love this life and just get over it? Just get over it. Just get over it. Thank you.
There once was a fighter who lived in a garret, loved what he never could find. He wrote of Afghanistan, AIDS, and apartheid, till the great weight took his mind. She comes to see him each day at 12:30, makes him some soup from a can. She brushes his thin hair and sings like an angel, tells him he's still a good man. We all come to nothing if we just make our own sound, but singing together we are heaven bound. There was an old gay man, retired from a bakery, whose family would not let him in. He grew cold and empty before the world noticed someone was living within. One day comes a young man to take him to temple, brings him a sweet bakery roll. He cries as he tastes it, says it's been 20 years, blesses a young man's soul. We all come to nothing if we just make our own sound.
dimming distant sun. The only peace is knowing we have loved. We all come to nothing if we just make our own sound, singing together. We are heaven bound. We all come to nothing if we just make our own sound, singing together. We are heaven bound.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this is a song about my hometown, which is not a very big one. It's Linden, California. Anybody ever heard of Linden, California? If you eat Bing cherries, you probably have eaten a few from Linden, California. That's probably your connection. Some people say it's the pits, but I say it's the cherries. So, anyway, it's it's a typical small town. I took some songwriting lessons from a guy named Steve Seskin, who writes a lot of country music, and this is about as country a song as I've ever written. It cost me a lot of money, this song, because I won a contest with it. Actually, Sarah Bareilles won this contest. It's the West Coast Songwriters International Song Competition. She won the grand prize the year before I did, and then I won the grand prize, and I received as my prize a $20,000 recording studio setup. And I sat down with it for a while and decided this was completely outside the scope of my ability to use. And then we did our taxes and realized I had a $20,000 tax obligation I had to pay. So this is the song that cost me $20,000. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
My town, it's a drive on by town. It's an if you're going 60, you're missing if you blink your right town. It's a bunch of little houses and a bank and a grocery. Nothing much special to see, but my town is the only town for me. I moved to the city for a couple of years, but I could never call it home. It's funny how so many people can make you feel so alone. I guess they got some pretty nice women there beneath the perfume and the paint, but you never know which ones are and which ones ain't. It sure ain't like my town. It's the folks say hi town. The kids on bikes and the flags on the 4th of July town. You can come around for some lemonade and visit neath a big shade tree. That's why my town is the only town for me. I came back home and married Mary Jo. I've known her since I was 4. The sweetest girl in the whole wide world, and she was living right next door. Sometimes the best things in life are like that, sitting right under your nose. You go chasing daisies when you're already holding a rose. And that goes for my town. It's an average guy town. I'll get married, settle down, have kids, and eventually die town. But there's no place I hold dear like here among friends and family, 'cause my town is the only town for me. You get your birthday in the paper with a coupon for 1 free beer. And just about every decade, you get to be man of the year. Right here in my town, it's an average guy town. It's a folks say hi town. It's a drive on by town. Whoa, it's my town. Thank you.
we all have to change instruments at once.
It's a big shuffle. This next song was written as a lullaby for our final son. He knows he's final. That's the last one. He's 10 years old now, so it's written 10 years ago. This is a song for a mother to sing at the time of, well, for a mother to sing at the time she's giving childbirth. Not really, probably not sound very good, but, but the idea is that it's sung to the newborn baby by somebody probably not with an epidural.
Tiny, frightened child, feeling yourself breathing your first breath, though your heart flutters like a bird's. Take comfort in these words. You are of my body, by my side, in my heart forever. So close your eyes and sleep in the peace of my love. Your eyes are my eyes, my smile is your smile. I see what is good in me, in you. I'll be here to help you grow, but for now just know you are of my body, by my side, in my heart forever. So close your eyes and sleep in the peace of my love. In a world not yet divided by pedigree or race, you are still an angel in a state of perfect grace. You are of my body, by my side, in my heart forever. So close your eyes and sleep in the peace of my love.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the man in the moon was on your shoulders, and your shoulders were on my mind. Paid the cabbie and walked like sailors, and we left the moon behind. And I was feeling just a little seasick as I lay down on your floor. You undressed and went to bed, left me singing just once more. Hey, hey, what do you say? I want to paint the town tonight. Don't worry about the price you pay, just come on down to Club Paradise. Club Paradise. Oh, oh, oh,
The program was recorded at the Santa Monica Public Library and is brought to you in collaboration between the library, the Friends of the Library, CityTV, and the California State Library. That's a wrap on another episode of Cool People, Places, and Things here on the West Side. For CityTV, this is Lee Ehrenberg. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Great job, Lee.
Is that okay? We got it? Okay,
We got
guys.
what we
All right, thanks. See ya.
Hey, where are you going?
I got some personal business to take care of. Come on, guys. Stop rolling, okay? I agreed to do a reality show about hotspots in Santa Monica, but I can't let you follow me to my living room.
Lee, it's a library. What's the big secret?
The big secret is that at Santa Monica Public Library, what you see is not just what's on the shelves. All right, it's against my better judgment, but let's, as they say here at the old biblioteca, let's check it out.
Wow,
I told you.
this place is incredible.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's got a super high green rating. It's Wi-Fi throughout. So the space actually feels alive, like a living room.
Hey, Lee!
Hey, what's going on, guys? How
Back
are you?
again.
Yeah, I'm always here, dude, huh?
Oh, did you get our tweet?
Yeah, is it 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock in the auditorium.
All right, dude, I'm gonna see you there, okay?
All right.
Later, bye.
Friends of yours?
No, those are librarians.
No way.
Yeah, they're all super cool. I even friended them on Facebook and I follow them on Twitter. That's how I know one of my favorite authors is speaking at 3 o'clock today in the auditorium. Hey, you wanna grab a coffee and check it out?
Coffee.
Right this way, Miss First Time at the Library.
Oh,
It's a good latte, right?
that's my line. Can I at least have two words?
I'm sorry, what, are you criticizing the writer?
No,
I
but
don't
I mean,
think
you
you're
had a
lucky to be in
paragraph.
this if you weren't good looking. Seriously. Heather, we put a lid on these. We can go inside, we can check out the latest CDs, DVDs, bestsellers. Cool.
That's great for you, but I don't live here. I live in the South Bay.
Do you got a California driver's license or a photo ID?
That's it?
That's all you need for a library card.
I'm out of here.
What? Where are you going?
Get my library card. Dwayne, let's go.
Are you going too? Ah, great, there goes the neighborhood. Hey guys, welcome to the It's Cool to Be Smart Club. Why don't you join the happening at Santa Monica Public Library, where the brains meet the beach at 6th and Santa Monica. Check us out today.